Hello, hello, friends. Happy Sunday. And get your chat up here. Rock and roll, friends. We are gathered once again on the first day of the week to figure out what the hell I'm up to this week, friends. And we were talking about it just up until about a second ago, just double checking. Do we have what we want? And I think we do. I think we do. It's going to be great. I want to pull up another tier here so I can have our Patreon poll at my disposal so I can see how our voting is going on over there on our current fan favorites, which is going to come up this week. And I'll get to that as I am able. Let me know if there are technical difficulties or if you can't hear me or anything. I've got my little microphone back with me, and these have proven to be not great, but pretty effective for us, especially being, under $30. So I hope that you can hear me and everything sounds good. Let's see. Elstons is here. Thank you, Elstons. Stephen is here. Hello, Stephen. It is a dry and sunny Orkney. It's a dry and sunny New Jersey, although it wasn't yesterday. It rained all day yesterday, friends, and it was just an ugly day, but I am here, and so is Megan. Megan's in the chat. She's not going to be on camera with me today. Hello, Meggie. Good to see you. David is with us, chiming in from Connecticut. Hello, David. Barry is here. What's up, Tall Man? Tall Man's going back to Texas. Safe travels, buddy. Bill C is with us. John O is here. Let's see who else. Matt's here. Hi, Matt. Soggy is with us. Andrew and Kelly. Hi, Kelly. And there's Heidi. All right. All my friends are here. Isaiah is reminding us that tomorrow, March 25th, is National Cerebral Palsy Day. Ask people to wear green. I've got my green on. I got my green on. You know what today is? March 24th. What comes to mind when I say March 24th, 1984? 40 years ago today, our friends in the Breakfast Club were in detention. 40 years ago today. How about that? So if you're a Breakfast Club fan, you've been a fan for several breakfasts. Wow. Okay, who else is with us? There's Margaret. Hi, Margaret. Leo is in Las Vegas. What's happening, Leo? There's Jefferson and Carlos and Daniel and Jeff and Anton and Andrew and Ronald. Okay, buddy. All right. Let's see. It's good to see all of y'all. If you have any questions for me, just pop them in the chat, and I will be happy to help you out and see if I can answer anything. Scott is correct. It was Palm Sunday today. It still is Palm Sunday today. We waved our palms this morning. I played a whole bunch of music today. I mean, this week actually, with all of our extra services for Holy Week. I'm going to be playing quite a lot. And it was a successful service for us earlier today. So, yeah, we're off and running. And Arrow was right. You mess with the Doug, you get the horns. That is true. That is true. Okay. Michael's here from the UK. Awesome. Joe is here from Southern Indiana. It's real pretty in Southern Indiana. We've been through there a couple times. And it's really, really quite lovely. My mom lives in Northern Kentucky, so it's not too far there from Southern Indiana. Awesome. Johnny's here from Englandshire. Richard's here from Rhode Island. We have a quorum here, friends. We've got it. Excellent. Yeah, we've got over 100 people on the live stream. That makes me happy. Rock and roll, friends. So I'll tell you first what we did this past week, so we can recap a little bit. It was a lovely week, and we started with a return to Ghost Love Score by Nightwish. I had never heard the original studio recording of that one. I had only heard the live version by Song with Floor, right? And so I went back and heard that one, and it was Tadia on the lead vocals, and I loved hearing her sound. I loved hearing all of the stuff that was in that piece originally, and put in there with the studio version with all the orchestration, and it was really great to have a little bit of an inkling into what the song's sounds were going to be, so that I could listen for all of that stuff, all of that stuff. Where was that? Where was that? Where was that? Andrew is in Northern Kentucky. He's asking where mom is. They are um, Dry Ridge is the name of the town, and it's about halfway between Lexington and Cincinnati. They're not too far from the Ark encounter. And the last time I was in Kentucky, mom's like, "You want to go see the Ark?" I'm like, "No, I read about it in that book. It's fine. It's okay." Let's see. Um, Kelly is asking if I loaded up my pipe and finished Led Zeppelin 4. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I may have had a little bit more from my pipe, but I did not finish Led Zeppelin 4. I am I'm going to save that one for a full-time or a full album reaction and review on Patreon, probably this year. It'll be coming up, and it'll be good to get there. Let's see. Tim is here from Milwaukee. Rock and roll. Okay. Hey, Luis is here from Uruguay. Hello, international rock and roll. Okay, friends. All right, Mad. Andrew. I'll tell you. I'll tell Mom where. I'm not sure where Newport is, but I'll let Mom know that she's got some friends of the channel there, not too far from her in northern Kentucky. It's a really pretty area of the country, isn't it? Really is nice. Let's see. We started off with Nightwish. We then did some Spock's Beard over on our Patreon, friends. It's one of our longer ones. It's one of our longer extended play lounges. However, I knew it was going to be long because Neil Morse is involved. As I said in that video, I don't think Neil does any short albums. Everything that I've done that Neil's been involved in has been a major production. And we listened to all of Snow from Spock's Beard. That's the one that won our poll, and that's the latest extended play lounge that is available over on our Patreon. If you are in our second tier or higher, you have access to that. So go take a look. It's over 2 hours long, for sure. But it was really great to hear more from Spock's Beard. That's the last Spock's Beard album that Neil Morse was involved in. And it was a really great concept album. I love doing concept albums on the extended play lounges. They're like walkthroughs of these great stories, and they're a fun time. So that's available for y'all if you want. We looked at the Billie Eilish tune, What Was I Made For? The one from the Barbie movie that has recently won the Oscar. I went through and I tried to pick out some of the little motifs, the movements in the melody, along with the chords that they used with that. It's a very simple tune, but it's a beautifully crafted melody that has a sense of longing and yearning built into it. And when you put it into that specific key where it resides in Billie's voice, she's great. It really just comes off and it makes it just a really special thing. So if you haven't had a chance to see that video, I encourage you to take a look. Even if you're not a Billie Eilish fan, I think you'll enjoy that video. It's a lovely song, and I thought that the episode came off really well. On Thursday, I did some music to the game Reverse 1999. And this is one that the creators of the game reached out to me and they said, "Hey, we've got a lot of music coming up that's going to be affiliated with this game." And it's a relatively new game. It just came out last year. And they asked if I would review a bunch of music from that game. What ended up happening was it was some music that was written specifically for the game, and other music was written by fans of the game that were using the gameplay itself and the plot as inspiration for the songs or sounds that they had put forth. So it was really cool to hear a wide variety of styles of music in that video. So if even if you're not a big gamer, that's a fun one to check out. if you would like. It's a longer video because we've got like 7 or 8 songs that we did that was included in that video, but it was quite fun. So that's music from Reverse 1999. That one came out on Thursday here on the channel. And then we finished things out, friends, with the Battle of Evermore from Led Zeppelin. And that one came directly from our fan favorites video from last month. It won our poll. So it was great to include that on the channel, and it's going well. So great things here, friends. Yeah, thank you, Arrow, for answering Luis here, who was asking for some King Crimson. We've got quite a bit of King Crimson content, but we do it exclusively over on our Patreon because the band just doesn't allow for reviews of their music to live on YouTube. They confirm their copyright and they just don't like it. They don't do it. So there you go. There you go. Thank you for that. Luis is asking if I checked out the last album of Soen. I have not, but thank you for reminding me of that. My brother tells me about Soen occasionally, and I'd love to dive into more of their music for sure. I'm just reading all that y'all have put in here. Thank you so much for all of your comments here in the thread. I let the thread kind of lead the conversation here. Michael's saying if you're going to listen to Fairport Convention in the near future, Matty Groves from Legion Leaf is a goodie. In fact, do the whole album. Okay. I think that whole album is going to be on our next Extended Play Lounge poll, and I haven't gotten it out yet, but I believe that we're going that I'm going to include that there, and we'll see if they win. I am just a trial. Okay, is asking, have I ever been to Southeast Asia? I have not. I have only been to America and Europe, Western and Eastern Europe. But as the farthest I've ever been away from home is Moldova, which is way on the eastern side of Europe, close to Ukraine. I was right near the Ukraine border. That was 24 years ago that I was there. Good Lord. Meg's been over in the Far East, but that's been a long time as well. Matt's telling me to check out some more Satriani or Steve Vai. They started off their tour. I have seen that they are on tour. I'll try to get back to more of them. Not this week, but we'll get that coming up. Flick Your Sean Bean, is asking about more Zappa coming up. I believe that I've got some Zappa coming up early on in April on the schedule. So not too long. Not too long. Awesome. Let me tell y'all what I have actually coming up this week, and then I'll get to more of your thoughts and questions. Before I start going through all of that, though, this afternoon, it's what, 1:13 Eastern time now? I believe at 2:30, we are having another one of our music club events, and it's going to be Gaelic music with a twist. I think some techno, but I love attending these music clubs. These are a chance for people who are patrons of ours to share music that they love in their own presentations. And we've had several of these now, and they're becoming more popular. People are like, yeah, let's listen to this album. Come and listen with me. And when I can, I join, but I'm not there all the time. I'm going to try to be there today because I like Gaelic music and I am curious about this. So patrons, 2:30 over on our Discord. We'll be hanging out with the music club event. So check that out if you can. Let's see. Tomorrow, Monday, we got a Metal Monday, and I'm going back to Megadeth, friends. How about that? It's Holy Week. We got to do Peace Sells. Peace Sells from Megadeth. I actually recorded it yesterday to make sure that it was not going to get blocked, and it did not get blocked. So I'm excited. That's going to be happening tomorrow, released tomorrow. It's their big, as far as I read in, it's their one of their first singles that kind of broke them loose and got them really well known. It was from their second album, but it was their first major breakthrough single. and I listened to it yesterday, and it's great. That's right, Arrow. But who's buying? That's exactly right. And I loved it. It was great. So some Megadeth tomorrow. It's only the fourth video that I've done with music by Megadeth, and I started off being quite um, discounting of the quality of the vocals, and I've warmed up to Dave's vocals a little bit. I understand where he's going, and the type of color and vocal quality that he's going for there. And so this one that I've heard, Peace Sells, out of the four from Megadeth that I've heard, it's my favorite. So tune in tomorrow and see me gush uh, relatively about music from Megadeth. It was a lot of fun. So that's up for tomorrow. Our I read that Andrew. Andrew said they used part of the song, the Megadeth song, for MTV News. That's also something that I never really watched, so I don't know that, or I don't know what it sounds like. But I read that that's part of what kept gave them a boost, was MTV making use of that song. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. I'm just going to go to our poll over on Patreon and see where the voting is right now for our fan favorites. This month we've been collecting suggestions and upvotes for our favorite songs by women, led by women, performed by women, that sort of thing. And we've got 20 out of 70 submissions that made our final cut for the poll, which is ongoing. And right now, Total Eclipse of the Heart, Bonnie Tyler. It must be the eclipse coming up that's on the brain, but that one and Gold Dust Woman from Fleetwood Mac looks like are tied for the top spot. We've got some Fairport Convention hanging out in there. Some Joni Mitchell looks like is going to be included. Some Heart is going to be included. Some Stevie Nicks is going to be included, I think. Kate Bush, will she make it? I'm not sure. Will Linda Ronstadt make it? I'm not sure. Close. Bjork has an outside shot of getting in there. Okay. Okay. So there's still time, friends, for you to vote. If you are a patron, anybody, any tier, can vote in our polls over on Patreon. So that's still going on, and I think the poll goes until tomorrow night, and then I will do this video this coming week, and it's going to be great. Probably not Tuesday, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. It's Holy Week, so I'm trying to fit in a bunch of stuff. We're also going on vacation next week, the week after Easter. So I'm trying to get some extra stuff done for y'all so that I don't have to do it as much um, on our off week here. So I've got our fan favorites by women. So Wednesday, we're going to go back to the music of Muse. It's been a while, last summer, since I think we did, what's the one? Shoot, now I have to look it up. The one with the apocalypse theme in it. Go to my studio and I check Muse. What have I done? Knights of Sidonia was the one that we did. We've also done Exogenesis Symphony in the past. So this will only be the third time that we've done music by Muse on the channel. And that we're going to do Hysteria, right? Not Def Leppard Hysteria, Muse Hysteria. And that's going to be fun. I have not recorded that one yet, so I'm looking forward to getting to that one here this week. Let's see. Tokyo Lover 889 says, can you review Nightfall in Middle Earth by Blind Guardian? I don't know if I've done any Blind Guardian on the channel. Blind Guardian, if I can spell. Where did that go? There it is. Nightfall in Middle Earth. It's a sleepover with Samwise and Frodo. Sounds great. Thank you, Steely. Appreciate you. He says I'm funny playing on Riders on the Storm. I try to be funny whenever I can. Humor helps, doesn't it? Humor helps you get through the day. So Muse Hysteria is going to be on Wednesday. I don't have anything planned on Thursday. It's Maundy Thursday, and I'm playing a service that night. I'm also supposed to be going back to my doctor to get an epidural shot. We finally figured out what's going on with my back, friends. It's a herniated disc, and it's down low. It's in, I think, my L5. So they're gonna work on that this week, and hopefully I'll be feeling better, and I can do some hiking and some walking and be outdoors while we're away next the week. Yeah, next week. Wow. Yeah, thanks, friends. This pain has been going on since Christmas. This thing flared up on me like the day or two after Christmas, and it's been my sciatic nerve has been really affected by this, and it's been this long, the end of March. It's taken 3 months to do the physical therapy and jump through all the hoops so that the insurance will pay for the imaging. So I got the imaging, and we have a diagnosis, and now finally we can have a treatment going forward. So I'm looking forward to being in less pain and just being able to walk again, y'all. That's the thing. People, it's been hard to rest, and it's been hard to walk. The thing that gives me the least amount of pain is sitting. So I've been doing a lot of work because I can sit at my desk and be relatively pain free. So it's the other stuff where I can be more in shape and get myself out and get going a little bit that I'm excited about. And it couldn't come at a better time, right as the weather is hopefully starting to get a little bit better and we can be outside more often, y'all. Thank you for all of that, for sure. Yeah, it's been a long time. I had a herniated disc 20 21 years ago, and they helped that out with some epidural shots. And so, yep. All right, Arrow, our main person here, our physical therapist. He says that's the most common disc to be herniated. It's where the term pain in the butt originated. If I am the poster boy, so if you search pain in the ass and I come up, you're welcome. That's right. That was right, Megan. It was actually a slightly torn disc, not herniated, back in the day. Woo! Yeah, I'm excited to get that treatment, y'all. But before we finish out the week, on Friday, here's what I've got going. And I've been wanting, I've got it right here. Deep Purple, made in Japan. Deep Purple, made in Japan. There are 4 sides. There are 4 sides here, right? Got the vinyl. And it's been a long time since I listened to music by Deep Purple, and people have been asking me specifically to get to this album. And what I want to do is go through one side at a time. We've got 4 sides. So over the next, I don't know, 2-3 months, we're going to do some episodes on music from Deep Purple's Made in Japan. So I'm going to start with side 1 on on Friday, and that one has a live version. Excuse me, y'all, of Highway Star, which was recorded in Osaka, Japan, on the 16th of August, 1972. And the second song, there's only 2 songs on this first side. The second song is Child in Time, which was recorded on the same night from the same performance. Here's the thing. I know that I've done Child in Time before, and I looked it up earlier today, and when I did Child in Time, it was in April of 2022. So it's been practically 2 years since I've heard the song on the channel, and when I went back and looked, what I didn't realize is that I actually did the Child in Time version from this album like 2 years ago. And I thought, well, should I review the same track? Should I do something different? And then Megan and I got to talking and we're like, you know what? It's a classic song. The same way that I did Ghost Love Score and went to a different recording, you know. But now that I know the tune a little bit, maybe I can pull out some more stuff. Maybe I can play along a little bit and be reunited with the tune, so to speak. So I have heard Highway Star and I have heard Child in Time. The Highway Star I heard from Machine Head, right, from the actual recording, the studio recording that it came from. But Child in Time, I have heard this actual recording from Made in Japan. But I'm going to go ahead and do it again, friends. It's been a couple of years, and I would love to get through this classic album and have my stamp on it and tell you what I think about it. So I'm going to go ahead and do it and get back to it again. I hope y'all don't mind. Right? Yeah, it's time to get back to these guys, and this is a classic concert here. So I'm gonna rip in the audio from my turntable, and we're gonna take a listen to side one of Made in Japan by Deep Purple, and we're gonna do that on Friday, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. May is asking for more Meshuggah. I could do that. Meshuggah. They're fun just to say the name of, aren't they? Meshuggah. Gotcha. Cool. Let's see. Let's see. John was asking if I saw the Rick Wakeman show. I stayed home last night, friends. I had 2 tickets. I actually bought them. I bought 2 tickets for me and Meg. We were not feeling good yesterday when we were trying to. So a couple things happened over this weekend. One of my very good friends, his mom passed away over the weekend, or on Friday, and so we were on call and chatting with them and being there for our friends. It was pouring rain yesterday, and this venue was about a 2 hours drive. It's in South Jersey. We're in relatively North Jersey, so it would have been a long way to go in the rain. Our bods weren't feeling well. We're tired. We're mourning the loss of our buddy's mom, and it just was the decision to just stay home. And boy, I would have loved to see Rick play. And Annie was there last night too. Annie Haslam sang. Um, but we decided that it was best for us to stay home. And yeah, that's just one of the things that we're working with, and it was the decision that we made. So no, sadly, we didn't get to go last night. I will attempt to see if there are some clips that get put online because I'd love to hear what he was up to with that concert. Y'all, Megan is asking when the next Doug on Demand is on Patreon. A week from today. How about that? You can put your bunny ears on. We're going to go for an Easter egg hunt, and we're going to do a a Doug on Demand next Sunday at our normal time of 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock. My brain is so going crazy, y'all. The live stream will be at 1 next week, same time, same channel, and then we'll cut it short and get ready for Doug on Demand at 2 o'clock Eastern next Sunday. And then all of the following week, Megan and I are going to be out of town and enjoying some time off. And that's going to be great there. Thank you, Meg, for putting in the Patreon link. Mark is asking, have I reviewed any Stereophonics? Don't know them. Do not know them. Cool. Relative Timeworks asking if I've ever circled back to Queen 2, side 1. No, I haven't. But I have it on a Friday in the calendar for next month. So we're going to finish that out. It's going to happen, friends. Yeah, so thank you for asking about that. Yeah, next month I think we've got some Zappa coming up. We got some Queen coming up. I'm going to go back to the Doors again. We're going to get Rush back in the mix. I'm going to try to get Riverside involved. I'm going to try to do some more gaming. I think get back to some more Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's going to be great. We might do some more Iron Maiden. We'll see what happens. We don't have that all figured out just yet, but it's going to be fun next month, friends. Robert is asking about Roxy Music. You know, I've heard of them, but I don't know any of their music. I'm going to put it on the list. Roxy Music. Thank you very much. Okay. JS is asking for some more Mastodon. Okay. Good. Woo! Okay, Jacques is saying some more by Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix is a little tricky because they block as well, so that'll have to think about what I can do there. One, I know several tunes by CCR. I don't know if I know Rude Awakening though. Is that Neapolitan 6? I don't know what that is. Rock and roll. Okay, Margaret, thank you. Yeah, we have a great time in our Daily Doug Radio. That's another thing, friends. If you are one of our patrons, you can at any level you get access to our Discord, which means you get to participate in Daily Doug Radio. It is commercial free, jukebox driven, and we all play our favorite songs. And sometimes we have certain genres that we're trying out, or if we're in a certain mood. But this is free and it's available and it's open 24/7, friends. If you want to pop in and play some music and listen with a bunch of um, our patrons and supporters, it's a lot of fun to see what people are into. You'll learn a lot of great titles and groups that you may not have heard of because the Daily Doug community, Helvering's Army, they know their stuff. They've all of y'all have great taste in music, and I love hearing what y'all put in there and do. Excellent. Um, Thank you, Time Works. We'll look into that. I love New Hope. New Hope's a great town to visit. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get to the planets. We've got 4 episodes on our Behind the Score series that we've already done for or covering the planets by Holst. We're doing one movement at a time, and we've done the first 4 movements. So movement 5 will be up next when we get to it. Maybe next month. We'll see. Let's see. What else are y'all putting in there? Do I like jazz fusion bands like Weather Report? I do. I was turning around because I thought I had one out, but I've got Romantic Warrior out. I think they suffice, but yeah, we've heard some Weather Report, and I think they're great. They're great. Andrew, I haven't reacted to overtly religious artists or overtly religious music. I've reacted to music that touches on faith quite a bit. I don't know. It's I'll think about that. I'll think about that. And we'll see. Um, Michael, we were talking about this last week because Megan and I were watching. We had the Disney Plus, and we were watching the Taylor Swift. Right. So he's asking if I've done any Taylor Swift videos. I have not, but I might. I might because I am. We've only gotten through maybe about half the concert, and just watching it, I was tired for her. Good Lord, she's only halfway through the concert, and I would have been like tapping out. I mean, come on, take a break. But she's amazing, amazing. Has an entire stadium in the palm of her hand, and it just seemed like a real love fest between her and her fans that I've seen so far. So maybe we'll get to some Taylor Swift. She's definitely deserving, right? So maybe some stuff that I don't know, which is most of it, we'll get to from there. Wow, it's hard to keep up with y'all. Y'all are going just going right through here, aren't you? Bill, any closer to doing the Patrick Moraz, The Story of I will keep him in the loop for our polls and see. I don't think I think the next poll for the extended play lounge is going to be based on albums by women or women-led bands. Okay, and I'm not sure yet which ones I'm going to put in the poll yet, but that's going to be the one I think for early April. So look for that soon. Look for that soon. And for those that are looking for the Zoom link for the Doug on Demand that's going to happen next Sunday, I'll probably wait until the middle of the week to put that out. I've got Zoom links for our introductory class. I've got Zoom links for our orchestration class. And then we're going to have a Zoom link for the Doug on Demand. I want to keep them relatively straight, okay, and not have a whole bunch of cross posts and folks that are getting confused by all the different Zoom links where we are going to join together there. So I'll do that here later this week. Donna Saar is asking what instruments I play. Well, I'm a trained vocalist. So I took voice lessons, and voice is one of my instruments. Piano is also one of my instruments, and I guess composition is one of my instruments or performance avenues. And those are the three main ones that I studied how to do at a high level. I know how string instruments work. I know how brass instruments work, and relatively how all the woodwind instruments work, so that I can write idiomatically for them when I am writing something orchestral or that uses those instruments. And yeah, so that's what I play. Thank you for asking. What else? Andrew's asking me to go back to movie music. We were talking about some Dune 2 stuff. I haven't seen Dune 1. I haven't seen the original Dune. I haven't seen any Dunes. So I don't know how that would work and what I would do. Should I go back to the beginning? Should I do a movie reaction? Should I do music from the new stuff? It's, I'll have to think about that. But yeah, for sure. I know we've got some movie stuff that's been on the master list for a long time that I need to get back to and do. Here, did I tell y'all all of what we're doing this week? I think I did. Just to remind everybody, in about an hour, a little less than an hour, we're going to have a music club at 2:30. That's looking at some Gaelic music, and I hope that you'll be there. Tomorrow, we're doing Megadeth on Peace Sells, one of their early tunes. And so we're going to do Megadeth on Metal Monday. Our Patreon video this week will be our fan favorites video, and the polling is still out on that. So the polling is ongoing through tomorrow. And it's our favorite songs by women and women-led bands. And I'm really looking forward to that. Countdown on Wednesday, we're going back to music by Muse with their song Hysteria. I don't have a video scheduled on Thursday. And then on Friday, it's Deep Purple, side 1 from Made in Japan. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. And I'm excited about it. I am. And then on Sunday, friends, Sunday afternoon, it'll be a week from today. It'll be another live stream, and then the next Doug on Demand. Excellent. Toku Lover is asking if I can do the Barber of Seville. You want the whole thing? Woo! Maybe just the aria. I'm the Bob of the Bill, Figaro, Figaro. Maybe we should do the Bugs Bunny version. That'd be fun. Yeah, Robert, some Vangelis with Blade Runner. It'd be cool to get back to more of him. Alexander's reminding me about Unlucky Morpheus as well. So many things, y'all. I can't tell you how stressful it is sometimes to come up with exactly what we're going to do and then tell you. I mean, Megan and I were arguing back and forth just like 5 minutes before I came on, mainly about this. It's like, are we sure that we're going to go back and do the Child in Time again? And we're like, yeah, let's do it. We're going to do Child in Time again, and we're going to do, what else is on that side? Highway Star. Going to be great. Going to be great. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. I also do play some auxiliary percussion. I was all state shaker, y'all. All state. I didn't get to play anything. They didn't write anything for the shaker, but I was all state. I'll tell you that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Andrew is asking if I would react to Neil Diamond. I think that would be a lot of fun. I should do like Neil Diamond. I don't know what I would do with Neil Diamond. I've heard quite a bit of his stuff. I remember hearing Neil Diamond with my grandma via 8-track in Grandma's Cadillac back in the day. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. Yeah, I thought about some of that, some Superstar for Holy Week as well. But yeah, some other time. Some other time. Rock and roll, rock and roll. Sid is asking if I still love what I do. Yeah, I love this. You know what I love the most? I love the community the most. The music is great. Getting to learn stuff is great. I'm a teacher at heart. I can't stay away. I went to college for 10 years. I got 3 degrees. I am certifiable, friends. And what did I want to do? I wanted to go back to college. I wanted to go back. I love being on campus. I love being in the midst of learning, and I I just love it. And I've here's the thing, Sid. I really do appreciate your support and your question, because people have asked me if I'm getting burned out or if it's monotonous, this, that, and the other. In some instances, it's a job, and you come back to it every time. So there's some elements of, oh, it's a job today. Mainly when I'm having to deal with things that are outside of my normal control, like blocks or copyright things, or people pretending to be me and trying to scam our friends, that sort of stuff. Dealing with all of that gets monotonous and gets me on edge. But you get me in front of a camera, or and talking about music or listening to music and being in teacher mode, it's the best part of my day. Absolutely the best part of my day. The editing still gets a little monotonous here and there. I edit every single video myself that I do. And I have. Every single video that you've ever seen from me is either just straight live or I've edited it. So if there's a problem with it, it's my fault. Um yeah. And so I appreciate the question. When I really am done with this, which I don't foresee anytime soon, then I'll let y'all know. But until then, I'm excited to keep going and seeing where else we can go with this. Maybe there's stuff besides just music reactions. Maybe we can do movie reactions. Maybe I can do stuff that I've heard already and teach it, kind of like our behind the score stuff. Maybe it's just a travel blog. I don't know, but I'm going to hang out with y'all as best I can, and I'm so happy that y'all keep coming back to be a part of what we're doing here, and to just be a part of the community. Um, I learned stuff from y'all, and y'all make me better. Y'all make me better, and I really am thankful for all of it. So I'm not done just yet, Sid. I appreciate it though. Thank you, TimeWorks. Let's see. Yeah, Juan, music is cathartic for sure. What's up, Sherry? Good to see you. Hello. Michael asks, do you think that the amount of songs you've heard here has changed your way to compose my own songs? When I get back to composing, which I hope to spend some time doing, yeah. What it what it has really solidified for me is that um I would get into ruts. I would get into ruts when I was writing, when I would try to reinvent the wheel, when I would try to be a revolutionary. It's like I need to come up with a set of tones that nobody else has come up with yet. It needs to be mine, and I'm going to um, like reinvent the wheel. I'm going to find some new chord or new progression or new melody, and it's going to revolutionize this, composition, and I'll stake my claim. I don't think like that anymore. I don't think like that anymore. I th- um, I have all of these available tools to me that, 451, use it. Don't shy away from it. Yeah, it's been done. It's been done a lot, but it's okay. Flat six, flat 7 to 1. Tons of bands use it. Is it derivative? Maybe, but it's a great vehicle for delivering a song. We were listening to the Taylor Swift Eras video on Disney Plus yesterday a little bit, and I noticed, there's a 4 chord song. 1, 5, 6, 4, and I'm like, she's just in 4/4 and she's doing a 4 chord song, but it's a great tune. It's got a great lick. It's got a great riff. It's got a great hook to it. You know, so just getting outside of my head on that is something that just seeing all this new music and how these relatively simple building blocks are being used by all of these different types of musicians and then putting their own stamp on it and them bringing their own humanity to it and realizing how much artistry there can still be in that. So, me trying to outthink myself is not going to happen as often. And that makes me excited to just see where the music's going to take me. Really. So, thank you for that. Matt's asking what editing software I do use. It's called VSDC. Um, I've tried to use the um, Elements or the Adobe software, and it just has more bells and whistles than I ever needed. And and the interface is really tricky. And I've tried a few other ones as well. And we pay for the Pro edition of VSDC, but that's the editor that I use, and it works just great for what I need. And yeah, I don't see myself changing anytime soon. Excellent, excellent. Sherry says, I love the things that you point out that I don't know the technical musical names for. And it's those places that I love it that you point those out and to find those places fascinating. Yeah, thank you, Sherry. A lot of what we do, especially in the first couple of years of teaching music theory, is just establishing um, definitions and what we call stuff. A C major chord is a C major chord because we define it to be that way. You know, if I asked somebody to play a C major chord and they gave me this, I'd be like, no, that's minor and it's an F chord. It's got a C in it, but the C chord sounds like this, right? A C chord has a C and an E and a G in it with the C in the bass, right? And we define it that way. Let's see. D half diminished 7 has a certain 4 notes in it, and if you play it this way, that's a minor 7th. It's just not correct. So we have all of these things where the first couple of years of just going, this is wrong, this is right, this is this definition, this is this one, and then once we get all of that stuff out of the way, and even before we get it out of the way, we start playing with those ideas and concepts, how you can put them together, how you can revoice things, rhythm, pacing, tempo, intensity, melody, counter melodies, orchestration, counterpoint, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, Kelly knows what a diminished chord is now. There you go. Kelly's in our class. Rock and roll. Yeah, we miss Megan on camera, but Megan's taking care of herself today, and that's perfectly fine. Thank you, 3HH. Appreciate you. Yeah, y'all being here and providing the feedback is a major part of what we do here. Major part of what we do. Let's see. Yeah, Scott, that's true. I have a choice. I can either have the keyboard next to me here, or Megan can sit next to me and be on camera. I can't do both because I just don't have room in the in this space. So I would love to have Megan on camera with me as often as I am able. And as she is able, then we'll maybe we'll do some more with her on camera. Or say it again. Yeah. Yeah, Megan's in as much pain as I am, friends. And as we're taking care of my pain now, Megan's going to be taking care of hers. I think we think it's nerve related, and yeah, so um, she's getting better, and she'll be back with us on camera soon. Woo! Wow, it's 1:51. I've been doing this for 50 minutes, friends. Holy crap! Holy crap! I will say this: Kelly mentioning this has sparked this. We're in our last week of our current classes, and these have been really great, a great run of classes with our intro to musicianship folks and our orchestration folks. Both of those classes are going to be finishing up this week, and I am excited for that, and I'm thankful for all of our students. Awesome. What's coming up for Holy Week, says Wolfram. I will tell you. So recapping, tomorrow, Megadeth, Peace Sells. Who's buying? That's what we're up to tomorrow. On Wednesday, we're doing Hysteria by Muse. Also, on either Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll do our fan favorites for our Patreon audience. And this month, our fan favorites video is going to feature songs by women. And it's going to be a great countdown. We had 70 submissions for this fan favorites, a record for us. And we're trying to narrow it down to between 6 and 10 tunes, depending on how long they are. Here, let's see. I told you about Muse, Hysteria. On Friday, I'm going to be doing side one from Deep Purple, side one of Made in Japan, and it's going to be Highway Star and Child in Time. And I am pumped to come back to these two songs that I have heard before, but it's been a long, long time. And I'm going to be doing a series, I think a 4-part series on each of these sides over the next few months. And we'll get to that classic album, one side at a time, friends. That's how we do it. That is how we do it. Oh, thank you all for your kind words for Meg. Yeah, I know that we both appreciate that. Whew. Okay, I think it's time for my lunch. Friends, we got up early this morning. We did Palm Sunday. I've been to the grocery store. I got our meds that we needed. We got some more bagels. We need our bagels here in New Jersey. Went to the store, got some new stuff, and we're ready to go. And I'm gonna take a lunch. I'm gonna take a nap, and then I think I might try to get to one of our videos that's coming up this week, because not only do I have to come up with the stuff for this week, I need to come up with the stuff for next week, because we're going to be out of town, and so I'm going to be really busy this week. So I'm going to get to it, friends, and say thank you. Just thank you for all of your support, and for being with me, and for being such lovely, lovely people. I can't thank you enough. It's great. Great, great, great. So I think, yeah, Matt, all of this music talk has made me hungry. I think I will, what am I going to have? What am I going to have for, I think I'm just going to have a nice little quiche and some more coffee here on on a Sunday. That will be nice and lovely. So thank you everybody for being with us one more time. Megadeth, Songs by Women, Muse, and Deep Purple. Oh, and don't forget our music club happening today at Music Club. Ooh, Juan, what about the sandwich you showed on your Instagram? Was it good? You darn tootin' it was good. That was a homemade. I didn't make the bagel. I bought the bagel, but everything else was homemade. Made my own scrambled eggs, nice patty of sausage. Yum-o. Yum-o. Now I'm might just get a bagel. I don't know. But we're gonna have fun this week, friends, and I'll be excited to have y'all along for the ride. So that's all for today, and I'll be back with you for what am I going to be back with you for? Metal Monday, Megadeth tomorrow. My notes keep me straight, friends. So I will adhere to my notes and I will keep working, and we're going to have some fun this week. So I will see you along the way. Thanks, friends. Let's see. How do I get out of here? There's my finger. Hit that one. I think I know how to do this now. Thanks. Bye.